Hello and welcome to my channel, The Purple Poncho. I'm Carolyn and today I'm going to show you how to make the beautiful floral berry square. I'll be showing you rounds 8 through 17 in this video, and the floral berry flower pattern I will link in the description, or it will be on my blog post if you're looking at the written pattern. Thank you for being here, and let's get crocheting. I'll be using number 4 worsted weight yarn in Red Heart with Love, along with a size J crochet hook, 6mm. Continuing on with round 8. Begin in any petal on your flower. In the first single crochet stitch of the group of 3. So there's 3 singles right here at the top of that double crochet. And we're going to insert our hook in that first single crochet stitch of any petal with a standing single crochet. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull up, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And continue with 1 single in each stitch across each of the next 2 singles. Okay, so we have 3 single crochets from the previous round, round 7, and we're placing 1 single in each of the 3 stitches below. Next, chain 2, and we're going to skip the chain 3 space and the next chain 3 space, so we're skipping both of those spaces right here, and we're just looking at the top at these single crochets up here, the cluster of 3. Go in the first one and make a single in the next 2 stitches. Chain 2, skip over, and 1 single in each single across. Okay, and go ahead and repeat that around. Finishing my last couple of stitches, end your round with chain 2, slip stitch to your beginning stitch at the top, and then yarn over and pull through to end off the round. So here's how it's looking. Next, what we're going to do is get 4 stitch markers and just, here's where we ended off, so I don't want to start my crochet right where I ended off here, so I'm going to go over one more to the right of it, but just make sure you start anywhere other than here, and that you don't end up here with your next stitch marker. Okay, so we're going to count. There's 1, so go 1, 2, 3, count 3 over from 3 chain 2 spaces over from where you put your stitch marker, and place another stitch marker in that chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, place another stitch marker in the chain 2 space, and then 1, 2, 3 in that third chain 2 space, and then we have 1, 2, and back to our beginning 1, 3 right here. So that's to mark for the next round where the corners are going to go. So the corners are going to go where these stitch markers are at, and we're going to be starting in a corner. So get your next color, make a slip knot, place it on your hook, and we're going to start with a standing treble stitch. Yarn over 2 times, grab your work. You can start in any corner. I'll start right here, and we're going to place a standing treble, and then 2 more trebles, chain 2, and 3 more treble crochet, all in that same chain 2 space. Okay. And I'm going to take out these other stitch markers because it's going to make a terrible sound in the video. So I'm just going to remove those for now. Okay. So next we're going to place 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So I went into that first single right there with a double. Next one is a double and another double. And next we're going to place 3 half double crochet in the chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 3. Next, a single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next is 3 half double in the chain 2 space. There's 2 and 3. Next is 3 double crochet, or 1 double in the next 3 stitches. There's 2 and 3. And now we're back at the corner, and we're going to repeat the corner, which is 3 treble, chain 2, and 3 treble. Yarn over 2 times and work your corner. There's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and make 3 more treble in the same chain 2 space or chain 2 corner. 2 and 3. Alright, so we have one side completed. So what we've done, 3 treble, chain 2, 3 treble, all inside this chain 2 space, and then these are taller stitches in the corners, and turning your flower or your circle into a square, in the corners we need taller stitches. So we have taller stitches, and then we start going down, 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 and then going back up to the next corner, we have to go back up like that. Alright, so that's one side, one repeat, and now we're starting the second repeat. So then I could put in the next corner. I'm not going to show it to you now, but it's exactly the same that we just did. So then you'd have your next corner, and you would just do the same thing. 3 doubles, 3 half doubles, 3 singles, 3 half double, 3 double, and then you're at your next corner. And then again, going back to one more corner over here. So repeat this, same thing, all the way around, and I'll meet you back. Finishing my last stitch. Go ahead and slip stitch to the top of the treble, your beginning treble stitch, and pull through and end off your yarn. I've taken out my stitch markers that were in these corners here. And the measurement now should be 7 inches. Okay, right at 7. For the next round, I'm using a turquoise color. We're going to begin in any corner. I like to start in an opposite corner because I'm going to be weaving in these ends over here. So I'll start over here so I can weave in these ends over here. I don't like to weave in all my ends on one side of the square. I kind of like to spread them out around the square. Okay, so yarn over. To do a standing double in the beginning corner, yarn over, insert, pull up, and yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. It's a standing double crochet, make another double, chain 2, and 2 more doubles in the same corner. So 1 and 2. And this round we're placing 1 half double in each stitch across, and just all the way across in every single stitch is 1 half double crochet. And when you get to the next corner, 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. So repeat this all the way around. One last stitch to end the round, slip stitch to the top of your beginning double crochet stitch and end off your yarn. So just 1 half double all the way across, 2 double, chain 2, 2 double in each corner. Okay, it should measure around 8 inches. Alright, so for the next round, the slip knot, place that on your hook, begin in any corner, again opposite of the corner I'm in, or it started and ended with last time. Begin with a standing single crochet stitch, in the corner chain 2 space, chain 2, and single crochet in the same chain 2 space. And next we're going to be working in the 3rd back loop of our previous row. Rotate your work towards you. Now these first 2 stitches are double crochet, so it's a little bit harder to well, not harder, but it's a little bit more tricky. Go ahead and find that horizontal bar going across the back and make a single there, and go and find the next one and single crochet there. So those are for the first 2 doubles. When you're looking at the half double stitches, it's going to be right there, this stitch right here. Go ahead and single crochet right there in each stitch across. And that's this entire row or round is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, 1 single crochet in each stitch across in the 3rd back loop. Okay, so repeat that all the way around. Stitch, go ahead and slip stitch to your beginning single crochet stitch in the corner and end off your yarn. Okay, isn't that pretty? And our next round we're going to put some more little berry stitches on. So grab your next color, slip knot on your hook, begin in any corner, chain 2 space, make a standing single, chain 2, and single in the same chain 2 space. That's our corner. Place 1 single in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next we're going to make a berry stitch in the next stitch. Insert, yarn over, pull up. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over and pull through the both loops on your hook, or the 2 loops on your hook. bring it to the front, the little chain, push it with your finger, and go in the next stitch and make a single crochet. And it makes the little berry. Okay, same as we did down here in the flower. We're going to repeat that 10 times going across this row. So make another berry. And we'll pull through 2, push it to the front, and single crochet in the next. Okay, so repeat that 10 times across, and then I'll meet you back to finish this corner section. And single. So that's the 10 repeat right there, from here to that single. And now we're going to place one single in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And that brings us to our corner, which is single, chain 2, and single. And we're ready to start down the next side. So that is our repeat right there. So we have corner, 4 singles, we have the berry stitches, and then we have the 4 singles and then another corner. Okay? So repeat this all the way around. End with slip stitch to your beginning stitch and end off your yarn. My measurement now should be 9 inches going across. Alright, for the next round, this is going to be another simple round with single crochet stitches. Begin in any corner, standing single, chain 2, and single crochet, and simply place one single in each stitch across, all the way across in every single stitch. And when you get to your berry stitch, just go ahead and put your single right there, go into the next single, put a single there, the berry stitch, and just keep going all the way across. And when you get to your corner, it would be single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So repeat that all the way around. My last couple of stitches, end your round with slip stitch to your beginning stitch and end off your yarn. Our next round is going to be just like the previous row berry stitch round, but we're going to be adding a few more. This has was a 10 time repeat. Next row is going to be 12 times. And that's basically the only difference in the 2 rounds. Alright, any corner, standing single, chain 2, and single in the same chain 2 space. One single in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're starting our berry stitch repeat of times 12. So berry stitch, single in the next, berry stitch, single in the next. Okay, we're going to repeat that 12 times, and then when we get over here, it's going to be the same thing, where we end with that single crochet stitch, and then place one single in the last 3 stitches, and then do your corner, single, chain 2, single, in that corner chain 2 space. So repeat this all the way around. Finishing up this round, go ahead and slip stitch to the beginning stitch and end off your yarn. So it's looking. Alright, so we have almost to the finish line here. Let's go ahead and measure. Alright, we're right around 10 inches across. Our next round is going to be a fairly simple round. Begin in any corner with a standing half double crochet, chain 2, and half double in the same chain 2 space in the corner, and 1 half double in each stitch across, going through both loops on the top. Just a standard half double. Get to that berry stitch. Just go ahead and work right on over every stitch. Here's the berry stitch from the front, here it is from the top, has a V on top. Every stitch half double. Okay, so repeat that all the way across. In the corner is half double, chain 2, half double. And repeat this all the way around. Last couple of stitches. Go ahead and slip stitch to the top of your beginning stitch and end off your yarn. Here's how it's looking. So pretty. So we have 2 more rounds. This next round, begin in any corner, a standing single, chain 2, and single in the same chain 2 space. We're going to place a single crochet in the next stitch, and then in the next stitch we're going to go in the 3rd back loop, going through that bar in the back, and make a single crochet there. And in the next stitch we're going in the top of the stitch, going through both loops on top, and single crochet there. And the next stitch we're going to go in the 3rd back loop, and the next one in the top of the stitch. And we're going to alternate this all the way across the row, going in 3rd back loop and in top of the stitch. And it's making this really pretty detail here, going across the row. So we're going to repeat this all the way around, or all the way across, and then when we get to the corner, it's single, chain 2, single, and then begin again. And I will meet you back. Finishing my last stitch, go ahead and slip stitch to your beginning stitch. End up your yarn. That's looking. Okay. Go ahead and measure mine here. It's right around 11.5. And to complete my square, we're going to start in any corner with a standing single, chain 1, and single in the same stitch, or space, I mean, chain 2 space. And now we're going to do a back post single crochet stitch. So you insert your hook from the back to the front and around your single crochet back through from the front to the back. So let me do that again. Okay, so you go back to front and then front to back. Yarn over and bring your hook back through all of those, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 to finish your single crochet. And that is 1 back post single crochet. So you see these little spots here, right there, and right there. That's where we're working into. So insert your hook from back to front, around that little single crochet stitch and then go from front to back. Yarn over and pull it through the first and then the second, and then yarn over, pull through two. And we're going to do this all the way across this edge. And it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it, if you're new to this. Okay. And it's making the chain of the previous row single lay flat on top. Isn't that pretty? And then you can see a little bit of the white underneath, how it wrapped around. So go ahead and repeat that all the way across, and in your corner, single, chain one, single. And repeat that sequence all the way around. My last couple of stitches here. And then slip stitch to your beginning stitch. And end off. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so here is my final square. Needs some blocking. See the measurement here. I have my finger where the white is because it's hard to see, I think. So right around 12 inches. And once I block it, I think it'll be perfect. So here it is, the floral berry square. If you like making these little berries, I have several patterns on my website that use the same little berry stitch. I will link those for you as well. Or if you're visiting my website, I will have them in the pattern blog post as well. I do recommend weaving in your ends after each round, which I didn't do, obviously. It's up to you. So, there it is. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial on the flower berry square. Thank you so much for being here and crocheting with me today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and visit my website at thepurpleponcho.com for more crochet, knit, and Tunisian crochet patterns and tutorials. Have a wonderful day.